Like if you found the video valuable. The bus rumbled through the darkness, cutting through the foggy mountain road like a knife. Rain tapped against the windows in a steady rhythm. Inside, passengers dozed off, lulled by the engine's hum. All except Mia. She was clutching her phone, its screen lit up with a blurry map. Her fingers trembled as she zoomed in. According to the GPS, the bus should have reached the town of Halewood 20 minutes ago. Yet outside, there were only pine trees and mist. She walked up to the driver. "Excuse me," she asked quietly, "how long until Halewood?" The driver didn't look at her. "Almost there," he said, voice low, eyes fixed on the road. She returned to her seat, uneasy. Her suitcase rested by her feet. Something felt off. That's when she noticed the list. A worn sheet of paper was taped near the front of the bus, labeled Passenger Manifest. 32 names. She squinted at the list. Her name wasn't on it. Neither was the old woman sleeping 2 rows ahead, or the teenage couple near the back. She stood up again and asked the driver, "Where are we really going?" This time, the driver glanced at her. His eyes were too pale, almost colorless. "Back where they belong," he said cryptically. "Back?" Mia turned to the other passengers. She began asking names. Most were drowsy, unbothered. But 3 others, the old woman, the couple, noticed their names were missing too. They huddled in the aisle. "Something's wrong," whispered the girl. "We should have arrived an hour ago." The fog outside thickened. Suddenly, the bus jerked. Lights flickered. The engine groaned and died. They were stopped. No signal on anyone's phones. The windows wouldn't open. The front and back doors were jammed. Then someone screamed. A name had vanished from the passenger list. One of the passengers, a man in a gray coat, was gone. His seat empty, belongings left behind. No one had seen him leave. The bus was sealed shut. Panic spread. The 4 who weren't listed realized a pattern. Each time the lights flickered, someone disappeared. And only names on the list were vanishing. Mia's heart raced. If they weren't on the list, they might be the only ones immune. The bus jolted again. Another flicker. Another name gone. Another seat empty. The paper list was updating itself. "What is this?" the boy shouted. "Who's doing this?" The driver hadn't moved. Mia approached again. "Let us out." He turned slowly. "Only those with tickets leave." "What tickets?" The driver nodded toward a compartment above his seat. Inside, old, faded bus tickets, all with dates decades ago. The 4 glanced at each other. Then back at the seats around them. These passengers weren't ordinary. Their clothes were outdated. One had a camcorder. Another held a Walkman. "This bus," Mia whispered. "It's not from now." The fog outside parted just slightly, revealing an old, rusted sign. "Welcome back to Halewood, Est, 1953. No lights, no life, just a shadow of a town long gone." The driver stood. His form flickered, ghost-like. "They're going home," he said. "And so are you." Suddenly, Mia felt cold fingers wrap around her wrist. The old woman shrieked, being pulled toward the front. "Run," the boy yelled. But where? The windows shattered at once, not with glass, but with sound. A deafening hum. The air buzzed with static. Shapes began moving between the seats. Transparent figures. Whispering names. Mia grabbed the couple's hands and bolted down the aisle. She didn't stop until she leapt from the open back door, suddenly unjammed. Rain hit her face as she fell into the mud. She turned back. The bus was gone. No tire tracks. Just fog. And the faint echo of a horn blowing in the distance.